So guys, I wanted to welcome you back to another series, Mafia, guys. This game is Mafia 1. We will play Mafia 1 and Mafia 2 for sure. I don't know about Mafia 3 because that game it's a bit strange. I don't like it too much, to be honest with you. I watched it on YouTube, but compared to Mafia 1 and Mafia 2, that game it's pretty bad from my point of view. This Mafia 1 game, it's, I don't know, my childhood game. Like, I played a lot when I was a kid. I like it a lot. I believe this is my favorite game, to be honest with you, just because the story, right, the music, the dialogues, everything it's so good in this game. So I don't know if you played it or not, but I believe you enjoy the series, the game. So I don't know, let's just hop into the game. Unfortunately, we will not be able to put the music on just because the YouTube will actually copyright me, so we will have to play only with the sound. So, but the music it's very good. Okay, let's see. Let's just jump into the game.
Detective Norman, can I join you?
Believe me, the music is very good. With this and the background music.
Sorry for the delay, but I didn't want anybody seeing me, if you know what I mean.
What can I get you, sir?
Just a coffee.
Coming right up.
It's not my habit to sit with people like you.
Got a business proposition for you, Detective.
I ain't no businessman. And even if I were, I wouldn't be doing business with the likes of you.
I don't usually do business with your kind either. But this is a bit of a strange deal. Good for you and your superiors, and good for me. It concerns a certain kind of trade.
Trade?
Well, let's just say that I hold a high position in a not-so-legal organization. It's just the kind of organization people such as yourself would like to know a lot about. And I, on the other hand, for certain reasons don't want...
Your coffee, sir.
Thanks. I have my own personal reasons why I don't want to be associated with this organization. It ain't too easy to leave this kind of business, if you know what I mean.
I think I know where you're coming from. You'll get a bullet in your head if you don't disappear quickly, right?
That's not the only reason. Got any kids, Detective? I've got a wife and daughter. I don't want them to have any problems because of me.
Yeah, well, I ain't just gonna hand out protection to any wop crook. You should have thought about them kids before, 'cause I...
Sure. Listen, I don't want something for nothing. So here's the deal. Does the name Salieri mean anything to you?
Salieri? It damn well does. You got something in common with him?
You could say that. I've worked for him for several years. Now he wants to rub me out. If you protect my family and me, I'll tell you everything. Names, dates, accounts, everything. Enough to put him away for life.
I ain't Santa Claus. If I go to the chief with this, I need to know everything you know. And I have to be sure you'll testify in court.
Sure. If you ain't in a hurry, I'll tell you my whole story. And all the deals I've worked on over the years.
Okay. I've got time, and I'm listening.
Very good, mate.
I used to be a taxi driver. Even though I wasn't making much and I worked from dawn to dusk, I was glad to be working. It was a bad time and some other people were worse off than me. It was that very taxi that drew Salieri's people to me in the first place. One day I was on my break and I was just hanging out. Suddenly I heard a tremendous crash.
Sam! They got me. Damn it.
Climb up and move. There's a taxi. We'll be okay.
It was clear to me that these guys had to get out of there fast, so I thought it was best to cooperate, rather than ending up with a hole in my head.
Move it. Come on.
Where to?
Anywhere. Fast. I hope you're damn fast. Faster than Sam here was.
I burned rubber out of there like a bat out of hell. It didn't matter where, just away from those gentlemen who were chasing my new customers.
Now listen carefully. We gotta shake these clowns behind us. If you don't do it, then we're done for. That includes you. Step on it, kid.
Okay, I thought that we can
You
actually...
wanna save your own ass. Step on it or we're done for. I don't wanna die.
Shut up!
Idiot, go!
Yay, baby!
Kill him, Sam!
I thought that we can actually
Sam, shoot!
use the W, but we cannot. So we need to press on the arrows. Even though the graphics are not nice,
We made it.
very
Good work,
fast, man.
brother. Now take us to Salieri's bar. I'll show you the way.
Even though the graphics are not that great, think about this is a game I don't remember exactly the year that was made, but I believe something like in the beginning it's 2000 something like that, I don't know. So what do you want from a game such that this is that old? It's pretty hard to steer though. These are very old cars. Like you saw, the graphics are not that top notch. Like the faces and so on, like they don't blink and stuff like this. They don't have facial hair like very crispy, you know. They have just something there, but anyway, it's very good. Okay, so now we need to go to the Salieri's bar. This bar, I don't know if I actually should tell you or not. This bar is a mobster bar that is run by a mobster. I think you actually understood that who these guys are and stuff like this. Well, it will be interesting. And I like the cars as well, the whole game. I like actually the when the time is actually when the action is taking place in time, you know, like in 1930 something like that. So I like that period a lot. Like the clothing,
Taking a bit long, ain't it?
the clothing, the cars, the music, everything, man, was very nice. Everything. So maybe that's why I like a lot this game anyway. But the how it's called, the mechanics are pretty good as well. Like you can see bump in the cars and stuff like this. I believe that this
Finally, we're home.
this game
We're
is
here,
way better
friend.
than other
Sam will
from
get
these
you a little
days.
something from Mr. Salieri. Thanks for your help.
I don't know how did they make these models, like this, for example, this face of this guy Tom here, like maybe they took a photo and just put it like a mesh or something. I don't that's why I don't know, but yeah, you see that it's a bit chunky there, like at the neck, for example, there. See, I believe these guys are real humans, you know, that took photo of themselves and they just applied. I don't know, I don't want to talk shit, but I assume that that's how they did back then, something like that.
Mr. Salieri would like to thank you as well as myself and Paulie. It's compensation for the damage to your car and your services. It should be enough.
Yes, of course. Thanks. Give my regards to Mr. Salieri.
Mr. Salieri wants you to know that he is very grateful to you. If you ever need anything, you can come back and ask for help, because Mr. Salieri doesn't forget about friends who have helped him out. If you're interested, maybe we could find a job for you here, and it would pay well. We always have positions for guys as good as you.
Okay, okay. I'll think about it. Thanks, really thanks. I'd better go, to fix the car and so on.
All right, I understand. Just think about it. And I hope it's clear that this matter is only between ourselves. You take care, kid.
Okay, now I see that I bring Hangar as well, but still. It's still not
When I
that
opened the
crispy.
envelope, I almost had a heart attack. There was more than it would cost to do the repairs. But I didn't for a minute think about their offer. I didn't want to join some criminals, even if they had all the money in the world. It's better to be poor and alive than rich and dead, right? I was going to get my cab repaired and try to forget it all as soon as possible. As my mother always said, you can never predict what God has in store for you.
Okay.
Hey, could you take me to the church downtown, please?
Okay, okay.
Okay, boy, let's go. Church downtown. There is a compass in the left side there on top. So maybe we can actually use that as well. Not all the time this map. This could be pretty annoying. I don't remember exactly. F4, F5. Okay, yeah. F5 is the limiter. I don't know how it's called in English. The limit for the speed, you know. Because in this game actually, the cops can actually come for you if you are hitting them, I believe, for sure. And if you are actually passing the limit for the speed. Another thing that I like about this game, just because it's more realistic, you know. If you are doing something, the cops will just be on you. So that's a plus. It's that it's more harder, but still it's realistic, and I like it. Okay, this is not too much. We just need to make to make some.
Drop me off here at the steps.
Some courses.
Thanks. Here's the fare.
Thank you. Kind sir with nice costume.
Where are you taken? I need to go to the hospital. You are.
No problem.
No problemo. Hop in, boy. Your ex-wizard will actually deliver you to the hospital in no time. The fastest taxi in town. They call me fast ex-wizard. What are you doing?
I wanted to go to the hospital, but now I need to go to the hospital.
At least we're okay.
Don't worry, man. Don't be such a pussy. You are just fine. You can actually see in the minimap, in the top corner there, there are some cars, you see. So the green spots, let's say, the green spots, there are the cars. The blue spots, there are the police, right? The policemen and the police cars, I believe, actually. And the yellow spots are the trams, and of course the red cross is the mission. Is the mission. Is the waypoint that we need to go to the mission. Empty hands. I wanted to honk, but if I press on H, it's not working.
Ouch! Why are you driving like that?
I didn't mean to do that.
This not be that much interesting right now just because
Drop me off in front of the engine.
there are just some jumps as affairs, but later it will be very good. Come on, are you just popping in? Thank you.
Thanks. Here's the fare.
It will get more interesting, believe me.
I'm lucky you're here. I need to get to the theater on Central Island. Take the Giuliano Bridge so that we can get there quickly.
Whatever you want.
Okay, the Giuliano Bridge, I don't know if it actually matters or not. The Giuliano, I don't even know what is the Giuliano. Maybe that thing there, yeah. That big bridge. Okay, we are on, boys. Look at the car here, very nice. Okay, this is like a cheaper car, right? But there are some beautiful cars, man. Very luxurious, something like that. And very fast as well. These cars are just, I don't know, for low to middle class, let's say. But they will be very nice cars. Anyway, we cannot take them just because we don't know yet how to take them, to break in and drive them. So, but we will get to that. Let's actually come on faster, please. This is taking quite a lot of time, and we are actually focusing on the minimap there, so we can actually see if the cops are showing. No, Giuliano. Okay, and I wanted to say something, but I don't remember. About the cars, I believe.
Here's
That
the
they
money.
can actually
Goodbye.
spin quite easy, so you need to be very careful.
Good day. Could you take me to Hoboken?
She's just standing there.
Sure thing. Get in.
Do your thing, man. Why you are watching me? Okay, let's go. Where? Okay, we need to turn. And I believe this is the last. If not, it will be one more. But that would be it. And the music, as I said, from what I know, there are different stuff, oh shit! Now we can actually pay for the ticket or just can run. I believe I will just run because we are mobs. Well, actually we're not mobs yet, but I just run. Freak the police, boys! I forgot that we need to actually. Oh, I forgot! I freaking forgot.
Here's the money. Goodbye.
Okay, so you cannot bother at all. This was the first figure.
Good day. Could you take me to Hoboken?
Sure thing, good boy,
Sure
come on.
thing. Get in.
Okay. So let's not break the law anymore. That was stupid. Yeah, this car actually got me. Okay. Now I believe we can. So the music, as I said, it depends on what part of the town you are. For example, if you are in Little Italy or maybe Central Ireland or downtown New York and so on, each of these parts of the town, actually they have different music. I don't know actually if it's repeating, like if it's, for example, if you stay too much in Central Ireland, if it's the same music or not. But oh shit! Oh my god, we actually killed that boy there. You saw that? You have red light, man. You need to let us pass because we're on the biggest street here. Come on, what are you doing? Okay, I'll show you something here.
Slow down a little.
Shut up. You little sissy.
What are you driving like this for?
At least we're okay.
You see what I mean? Boof. And the blue line there, it's actually the tram.
That guy is insane.
Not the tram, the metro, right? The tram is on the metro, so the metro there. Or maybe, I don't know how it's called in English. I think the metro it's. Right.
We're here. Drop me off at the entrance, please. There you go. Keep the change.
I need to get to the department store car lot in Little Italy. Can you take me there?
No problem. Get in.
Go across the Giuliano Bridge and then through the tunnel. It's the shortest way.
Oh shit.
Ouch! What are you
Oh,
doing?
come on.
I apologize.
Why aren't you driving on the road?
Okay.
I don't know how to
Shouldn't you
step
keep
out.
to the road?
Don't worry. I know how to drive.
Why are you driving?
Wait, I don't know how to step out. Controls. Car. Change, wait. Replace car, change camera. Wait man, how the f... E is jump. Wait, why you jump? That's a bit strange. Action button. You? What in the world?
Like this.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing, okay?
And now we get a ticket.
Okay, officer. We're here for help.
I hope it won't happen again.
Okay. That's it.
Why aren't you driving on the road?
You ain't scared, are you?
Why are you driving like this?
Okay.
Okay, Giuliano Bridge. How to get there? Maybe on top. Top to the top. Do. And actually that police actually left us around just because we paid the fee. But not fees, something else, right? Taxes are something, fees are something. But fee... the penalty, let's say penalty.
I said over the Giuliano Bridge. Don't
Yes,
you know which one that is?
that's what I am doing. Shut up. These guys, man. Everyone is mean with the taxi drivers. What in the world we are living in? Actually, some taxi drivers are pretty... the police is in front there. Some taxi drivers are pretty... not all of them, but some they are... What in the world, man? What in the world? I had 60. Come on, are you serious? Off. Yes, officer. What do you want, biatch? Some taxi drivers are... I don't know how it's called. Not naughty, I don't know how to say. In our country, for example, in Romania, they can actually overcharge you. Sometimes they don't want to... They don't want you to get in the car, so they don't want actually to transport you till there, because it's maybe too far, or maybe they don't want to go there, stuff like this. And for example, for a fare, I don't know, let's say I want to say in euros here, you know, to express it in euros. 5 euros, maximum 5 euros, maybe less for 5 euros. They're actually they are charging you at least 10 or something like that, and that's an okay case, because could be worse than that, so that's not okay. But this is the country. What you can do? There is now the Uber and stuff like this, like Taxify and Bolt and stuff like this. But they are way better. But in our country, actually, it was a period that these things, this share transport or something like that, they were banned because the taxis, right? They didn't have any more fares to take, and they protest a lot, and it was a little bit retarded. But man, what do you want if you don't offer quality service for your...
You just knocked someone over? Stop. I ain't staying in here another minute.
No, don't tell me. Okay, so we are back. As I said, if you are not about the Uber drivers, about the taxi drivers, if you are not actually offering quality service, why the people should actually come in your car, right? Maybe if you are stop being a dick and stop smoking in cars and stuff like this, talking loud and shit, and actually talking rude with clients, the people will not actually come in your car and want to actually drive with you. Okay, we are here, boys.
Cover it. Keep the change.
Let's see.
I need a coffee break. I had a cup of coffee and relaxed in the car. While I was waiting to see if I could get another customer, I noticed I wasn't far from Salieri's bar.
Jesus. We got you, you little rat. Mr. Morello's pretty angry with you. We're gonna have to teach you a little lesson so you remember that it ain't right.
Those bastards remembered the license plate of my car and took it on themselves to hunt me down.
Lou here'll fix your face a little. Finish him off.
Okay, let's run, boys. How to run? I think this is...
It was clear to me that I had to get out of there fast. I couldn't handle that animal on my own. I said to myself that now was probably the right moment for Mr. Salieri to show his gratitude. Salieri's bar was just down the street, and the sight of it was certainly a lot nicer than a baseball bat to my head.
Or to be shot. There are some arrows there, so... Look at that guy there. Just chilling. Doesn't care. And as I said, here is another good melody, music, good song, sorry, not a good song, but I cannot put it because, for example, the YouTube will actually try to actually lower the music down, and because of that, my voice, for example, or the character voice and stuff like this will actually be muted, so it will actually be pretty bad. So that's why I have to keep it
He said he'd finally have all the things we needed,
without the music. Oh, he's right behind us. Man, the mobster. Oh, 14. Oh, come on. What in the world? Man, we are losing this so much. Actually, this guy actually...
I had to get out of there fast.
Look at that, now we have 100
on my own. I said to myself that now was probably the right moment for Mr. Salieri to show his gratitude. Salieri's bar was just down the street, and the sight of it was certainly a lot nicer than a baseball bat to my head.
And the previous run we had 60, right from the start. Maybe it was better not to stop and watch them. And he's very fast as well. He's like a kind of rubber banding, you know. He's slowing down to shoot, actually. He stops to shoot. Oh shit. And afterwards he's running very fast to us. Salieri's bar, I see it.
I said 3 o'clock in the passageway.
Those punks broke the window when I went to complain at their home.
Stop, you bastard!
I cannot stop, man. You want to kill me. What in the world are you thinking? You saw that guy that actually said something about the passway, right? Like she said that he will be at 3 o'clock at the passway. That actually sounds like an Easter egg, let's say, something like that. We'll be able actually to talk with a girl here that is on the passway here.
He said to meet him at 3 in the passage.
Is he? I think. So he actually said that to that woman to meet him in the next. Look up! Okay, finally we are here, man. Phew. Oh, now I hope we do not. Nice.
Salieri's boys saved my skin that time, but I certainly wasn't in a good situation. I had paid off my debts for the car repairs, but my boss didn't want to employ anyone who's in the mob. It just wasn't good business. When I saw the fancy getup of Salieri's boys, I thought that it can't be too bad to work for them. Besides, I had nothing to lose. Morello was out to get me, so driving a cab wasn't the best job. Plus, the prospect of Salieri's dough wasn't so terrible. So like I always say, better to die young and loaded.
Well, it looks like Morello is really trying to make me mad. But I'm a reasonable person. What do they call you, son?
Thomas Angelo.
I've decided to give you a shot, Tommy. I like new faces. We're one big family here. You already know Paulie and Sam. Frank here is my right hand, and looks after the legal side of our business.
Our
one
business.
Behind the bar is Luigi.
Like a family.
This business ain't easy to swallow, but Luigi's a wonderful cook. Paul will introduce you to Vincenzo and Ralph. There are a lot of us. But those should be enough for now. Now listen, and listen good. We have some rules around here. Don't cross paths with the cops. They're on our payroll, so they'll leave you alone. But if you go too far, they'll all come after you. Money or no money. If they ever pick you up, say nothing, and I will take care of you. I show my gratitude to those people that helped me, and there aren't many left who betrayed me. Capiche?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
I'm glad. Today I'll give you a chance to get back at those bastards who wrecked your taxi. We'll see what you're made of. Morello has a bar where all his gorillas go. They all have their cars parked behind the fence next to the bar. If you're good, they won't be there tomorrow morning. Paulie'll go with you just in case. Go see Vincenzo for equipment and Ralph for some wheels.
I wouldn't trust him so much. He seemed hesitant. He's just accepting now because he has no choice.
We'll see, Frank. We'll see. I'm more concerned about what Morello's problem is. Does he really want to start a war?
Vincenzo's the Don's gun expert. They've known each other since they were kids. He gets you whatever you want. Tommy guns to cannons. Then he can set you up. I always pay him a visit before a job. Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Paulie.
This here's Tom. Just started up with us.
Pleased to meet you, Tom. What can I do for the both of you?
We got a job to do. We need something to write off a few cars.
This classic piece of sports equipment should do the job, and if not, I've mixed up a few cocktails. Careful with them, though.
Thanks a lot, Vincenzo.
Bring back the bat. It's my nephew's.
Sure thing. Ralph will introduce you to is a complete idiot, but he's got a special way with cars. I don't get how such a moron could know anything about anything. But that's the way it goes sometimes.
Visit. How you all doing, Paulie?
Hey, Ralphie.
I see you're still limping, so we got two cripples working here.
That's right, but I ain't a fool. Ralph, this is Tom. If you bring him a stolen car, Tommy, I'll make it your own, and no one will know the difference. Ralph, Tom and me have a job to do. You're supposed to have some wheels for us?
Right. Here it is.
Look at that car, man. So
It
bad.
ain't no hot rod, but it should really do for you.
This is a boat or something like that. Boat V or...
Thanks, Ralphie. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, boat Ace, okay. So guys, this will be for the first episode. Not too much action, but believe me, later it will be very nice. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts about the game. You are pumped for this series or not? I don't know. From my point of view, it's very nice. And to actually play for you guys, I am honored. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first part, and I hope you have a good day. Stay awesome, guys. Bye bye.
Are you listening?